Okay, that
And then, sorry about the lead in. Lynwen, you're next up. That really wasn't unintentional.
Not sure how to follow that. Well, I'm Lynwen. I actually don't know what Jack's nickname was for me, but I'm sure he had one. I'm speaking on behalf of both ILM and myself personally as a friend of Jack who is missing him terribly. Jack gave more than 30 years to ILM. He worked on over 50 films. Actually, his first film was The Poltergeist. He was truly one of the very, very best at what he did in the entire world. How many people really in their lifetimes can say that? But Jack could say that. He never would have said that, but he could say that. He will be remembered in the industry for his talent and incredible contributions. But he will be remembered for the remarkable legacy of what he did, but most of all for how he did it and who he was. He was quite literally the heart and soul of ILM. We missed him when he retired, and we were so, so happy that he was back. He lit up every room that he came into, usually with loud guffaws of laughter, as we've all talked about today. I remember so many hilarious moments with Jack, and times when he had me in uncontrollable giggles, often at very inappropriate times. But oddly enough, the moment that keeps coming back into my mind since he left us is not of laughter, but of tears, but in a good way. I was pregnant with my son, coming to the end of my first trimester. Pat and I were very nervous and hadn't told anybody at all that we were pregnant. We were expecting. One day, in walks Jack into my office. You know how normally when you suspect a woman is pregnant, you don't say anything, you kind of dance delicately around it, and you don't want to stick your foot in it? Well, no such thing for Jack. He marches in, he says, "I have to ask you something, are you pregnant?" And I just stood there in stunned silence, because I'm a bad liar at the best of times, but I could never lie to Jack, and so I just stood there, which he took as a yes, and he came bounding across my office, burst into tears, picked me up and was hugging me. We were both sobbing there in tears. It was just one of the most wonderful Jack hugs, as I'm sure we've all had those wonderful hugs, and that's one of the things I'll miss. But he knew it hadn't been an easy road for us, and just that spontaneous and genuine joy and happiness he had for another human being's happiness really sums up Jack for me. He was just so full of love and empathy. He cared so much, and he gave so much to all of us. And there will never be another Jack. So to Jack's family, on behalf of his ILM family, I want to thank you for making him the man he was, and for sharing him with us. He was dearly, dearly loved, and he will never be forgotten. And we love you, Jack.